It could just be that he's a dramatic singer.
Maybe that's what it is.
Sims at the 5 tonight. Okay.
Yikes.
Double yikes.
Yes, sir. Appreciate Big Dog for bringing us in live on YouTube.
Live on the tube. Okay. What's going on with Sean? Is it just me or because I can't see Sean? Oh, okay. That's what. Okay, so
my camera's off, so I'm eating.
Okay. As long as because my internet's been a little up and down, so I want to.
Sean's
be sure
the guy who's like at the meeting. It's like, oh, I haven't eaten lunch yet. Don't mind if I have my video off.
Professional.
AKA, I'm not paying attention to anything that's going on in this meeting.
Yeah, I am a little worried about this game. I won't lie.
A little.
Yeah. Only because I didn't have that much faith that we would be able to beat them the way we've been playing recently. But like now I'm like worried it's going to be a blowout.
I would have just wanted to see the Knicks at full strength against this team, like a real test, see how it goes, see how we stack up at home. It would have just been fun to see, but
you don't think the Minnesota and the Philly games were real tests for this team?
Not really. No. I'm notoriously down on Minnesota. I was like rocking with them for a little bit, but then their offense is too fake for me. It's like it's more rat fake than the Knicks offense was last year. So
really, what are the stats saying about it? Because I haven't been too deep on them.
No, I don't even know what the specific data says, but I know when I looked it up, it wasn't good. And then just watching them play, I'm like, okay, if you hone in on Edwards, how does this team score? And obviously we saw Cat do what he did, but A, that comes here and there, and B, if he tries to force it, as we saw, it doesn't work out for them. So I don't know. I don't believe in the offense. I think Edwards has to be at like some kind of superstar offensive level, and I don't think he's going to do that on a consistent basis.
Yeah, I am still down. Like it's year 4 for Edwards, and I'm still waiting for him to prove to me that he's a superstar. His impact metrics are great for both sides of the ball, but when I watch him do it, like I was watching the box score yesterday, and I'm like, this guy is 1 for 9 in the first quarter, but then he gets bailed out because he's super athletic. Not bailed out, but his athleticism leads to him getting fouled a lot, and that to me is something I would be worried about if I were a Minnesota Timberwolves fan, because they're just not going to call as many fouls in the playoffs. So yeah, I can see that. I do believe in the defense. I do believe in Karl-Anthony Towns, Gobert. I think the problem is Conley isn't what he used to be, and without Conley, there's no way for them outside of Anthony Edwards to create offense. Because Cat's great, but Cat's not gonna create offense for you. He'll finish plays for you, but he's not out there, going from side to side and dribbling and doing all that stuff. So I see what you're saying. But all that is to say that this probably will be the best team that we play. Maybe I honestly would go as far as to say that we may not play a better team than the Denver Nuggets for the rest of the season. I know we have.
I gotta look at the schedule. That's crazy.
I think we have Boston left.
Yeah.
And we have like 3 more games against Milwaukee.
But even
we play Boston and Milwaukee like every other week.
I thought you were serious for a second. I'm like, wait, we played 4 times already. Okay.
Nah, they got Boston, and then they got Philly a couple times. They got Denver again. So you're right, and then they got OKC. OKC is probably better, I think, in regular season context.
I can see that. Reason why I'm saying that is just because even if we have Boston one more time, I don't think we're going to get Boston at full strength. This is a full strength Denver Nuggets team. Yeah, this is a full strength Denver Nuggets team that we're seeing tonight. These guys won the championship last year. They're very tough. So we'll see where this goes. I hope Sean muted himself because I feel like I can hear him.
We have privileges to mute him on his behalf.
Yeah, I'm just gonna mute my guy. All right, cool. Okay,
there we go. That's
all
what
right.
we needed.
Jericho Sims, man. I really hope that either Jericho or Precious has the game of their life tonight, because if they don't, Jokic might not miss a shot. Because like he's known to do some shit like that, like miss one shot every 7 days or something.
Seriously, over under. I'm dead serious about this. I'm not joking. Over under 14.5 assists for Jokic. You know they're gonna bring doubles and shit, right? Like, there's no way they're gonna just let him play and just score at will. I would
go under though, just because 15 assists is a lot. But it's his trip, his annual trip to the Garden. Yeah,
he's at the Garden. Tibbs is gonna play him. How Tibbs is gonna play him?
I might take that over.
I don't know. We'll see. We'll see in a couple hours where we're at with that.
Yeah, Aaron Gordon might have 40 points.
He might, yeah. If he's saying corner threes, it might be a wrap early.
I need somebody to have the game of their lifetime right now.
Did a Jokic points ladder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure you did.
That might be free money tonight. All right. Julius already playing great defense on Gordon. Love to see it.
Jamal throws it away, and we got OG on Murray. Nice.
We will take it.
Yeah, this is a tough matchup for Julius. Probably his toughest matchup in the NBA, maybe? What do you think?
Yes. I heard Gordon is both faster and stronger than him.
And strong, yeah.
There we go.
Wide open, knockdown, OG.
A+ shot quality, baby.
Yes, sir.
I don't like this new elbow brace that OG he has on. He was not wearing that before.
You mean aesthetically or like concerns about injury?
Health concerns. He's been playing so many minutes, and now he has this random elbow pad on. Oh my goodness, what a move! Oh wow, he missed a shot.
He's gonna clean it up though. I don't know about Jericho's 6'9" frame getting many rebounds over Jokic. Let's see what we got, and we're gonna get a. Missed 3 by OG.
Not a fan of those possessions.
They're going to be in a super drop. What? Are you kidding me? They're so lucky that Michael Porter Jr. missed that. He got a wide open offensive rebound.
Yo, honestly, Julius is a kitten on the defensive glass and a lion on the offensive glass. And that's just another example of it.
What's up with that? You're right.
Because like he just watched that whole thing happen.
He did. He just observed. Yo, what's going on in playback? Oh, what a pass. That's a good contest. Oh, they call it offensive interference on that.
Yeah, as long as it's not a foul.
I thought it was a foul.
I'll take the basket interference over the foul. Even though it kind of doesn't make a difference between Precious and Sims right now, they're interchangeable.
I think Precious is going to get worked. I think Sims has a better chance.
Yeah, because at least Sims is 275, right?
Yeah. Precious is like a wing,
basically.
Oh,
there we go, Julius.
Do not try to take Aaron Gordon one-on-one, Julius. Come on.
He's gonna try that shit all night.
That's gonna annoy the hell out of me.
All right.
He's like, Julius, ooh, I see lunch. At least they he just
Sham's tweet.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, let's unmute Sean. Sean, did you mute yourself? Oh, I see. He just came off.
All right. Julius with the fade over Aaron Gordon. I don't like that. Encourages him to keep doing it, but
I will take the FGM all day, all night. Okay.
Swing it back. Oh, nice pass by Murray. I was about to say 2 misses by Jokic, but he hit it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was saying the same thing. OG on Murray. I'm not sure about it.
I don't like OG on smaller basketball players.
Same.
He walked.
And a foul and one.
Never mind.
Okay.
You definitely travel.
You definitely travel, but no call. We'll take it.
We will take it. Maybe he didn't.
I don't think he did travel, actually.
Maybe he didn't lift that pivot. Nah, that's a walk. I'm sorry.
I think it's a step through. I think you could do that. We need a referee expert. I think that's a step through.
The refs on the court did not call it as a travel, so I will take it. Knicks up 4-8 with 8 minutes and 40 seconds left to go in the game. Our starters got to beat their starters because I don't know about our bench. That's interesting. Dante on Michael Porter Jr. Where's Brunson then? Oh, he's on KCP. That makes
sense. On KCP. Yeah, that's the matchup. Wow. Another offensive rebound by MPJ. That might be part of the problem. Look at
Julius. He got bailed out, but damn,
he wasn't going out there. Yeah, he wasn't going out there.
And one.
Yeah, so here's the issue with Dante on MPJ. Those offensive rebounds. This is the second one that we've seen already. And I know Dante could jump, but Michael Porter Jr. is a legit 6'10". He might be 6'11".
Might be a little tough for him.
Yeah.
Good thing Michael Porter Jr. really isn't much of a threat on ball. So, and DiVincenzo can jump. So
he can jump, but Michael Porter Jr. is 6'10" with long arms, and it's going to be difficult to contest his 3-point shot, especially with his high release. And then on those rebounds, Dante's going to have to have a really good position to get those bounds.
All right, here we are, 4-10. I like the start. Like what we're seeing. Aaron Gordon is one of my favorite basketball players, not on the New York Knicks.
Yeah?
I just think he just plays the game the right way.
I like him a lot. I like him a lot, especially when he can shoot.
Yeah. He's not having the same season impact-wise as he had last year. He was 96th percentile in defensive EPM, but still a very good basketball player. And I just think he plays the game the right way. Drafted 4th overall out of Arizona in 2014. That was the year that Wiggins, Parker, and Embiid went ahead of him. He was on track to be an all-star level player in Orlando, gets traded to Denver and just completely buys in, and I think he's been rewarded for it. You'll never hear him in an all-star game. Clearly got robbed in some dunk contests, but I just appreciate his approach. And there are not many players in the league where just could have been what Aaron Gordon could have been and decided to be a role player.
I agree with a lot of that. I don't know about on track to be an all-star in Orlando. Do you feel like he's going to...
His third, fourth season, he was playing really well. There we go, Devo for 3 Mo. I remember
I think we saw him go kind of rise and then plateau, and then he got traded afterwards. I thought he was going to be okay, cool. He's going to be in his mid-20s. He's going to start being really good, and then he just never got better and actually had a bit of a regression. But not to say that he couldn't get back there, but
to me, some of that was just the way they drafted, because he went in 2014. By his 4th season, they had already picked Jonathan Isaac 6th overall. Excuse me. Then they drafted Wendell Carter Jr. It was a little, excuse me. It was a little rough.
Yeah.
For him there for a little bit. And then, of course, having Elfrid Payton as your point guard is not really what you want. So I would say it's a little bit of both. That maybe he did plateau, and he did plateau, but I think some of that plateauing was just because of non-ideal roster construction.
That's fair.
Because he went there, he got traded right before the lockdown, I think, right? Or was it the season before the lockdown?
He got traded, I think, in 2020. Wait, let me look.
I think it's 19. Because I know a lot of people thought that Denver was going to go all the way, and that it couldn't have been 2020. Yeah, I think it was 2019 he got traded.
Oh, okay.
And then Jamal Murray got hurt. Because Jamal Murray was, I think it was 2019.
No, it's 2020, 2021.
Okay. I don't know why I'm remembering him. Oh, yeah, so he got traded there, and then Jamal Murray got hurt, because Jamal Murray was on track to be an all-star, then he tears an ACL.
Yeah.
Okay.
But to the Nuggets for Gary Harris, RJ Hampton in the 2025 protected first. Wow, that's a steal. That's incredible.
Yeah. It didn't look like a steal at the time, but now, that's a steal.
Yeah.
We got 2 nobodies and the 27th pick in the draft next year.
Sheesh. That's crazy. That's a
Joe
highway
Spree,
robbery. What up, Spree? All right. Knicks up 13-5 early in the first quarter. Yeah, I agree with the. I don't know how to say your name, man. In the comments, it says "Call me Nemo," so I'll call you Nemo. Denver has some bad shooting luck so far. Let's hope it continues. I agree. I think Denver's just been missing some shots, but not just 3-point shooting, but interior shots they've missed. Michael Porter Jr. missed a putback. Some easier shots that they've been missing.
I would expect this going forward from Denver tonight, just because this is they've been on the West Coast since Tuesday, January 16th. They were at Philly, at Boston, at DC, at Indiana 2 days ago, and now this is their 5th game on the road. So this could be a schedule loss for them, and I will take it.
Hopefully.
Because, so this is their 5th game on the road. This could just be they could be out of gas. They played a close game against the Indiana Pacers on Tuesday, and I don't even know did Halliburton play? And Halliburton didn't even play.
Nah,
so they could just be running. They could be running out of gas tonight, and if that is the case, listen, I will not apologize.
Nah, we'll take it. Another miss by Murray. Another layup missed by Murray.
That's just Jokic being I'm bigger than you.
I also knew it was Denver's fifth game of a 5-game road trip because I listened to the pregame show for Andrew Audio, which you can catch before every single Knicks game on the Knicks Film School Podcast Network.
Devo,
Devo.
Yeah, you can catch these threes in your face too.
I did a little parlay of Jokic 30 plus and Knicks money line.
I like that. We're on track for it.
2 on OG. Oh no. Jokic is nuts. Absolutely. Already has 9 points and rebounds, no assists just yet.
Yeah, because the Nuggets haven't made any shots. Like Murray's missed at least 2 layups.
You kind of. It's early, but you have to challenge it just because it's
fouls.
OG's second foul.
Yeah,
you have to challenge it. OG Anunoby is way too important to what we do.
Gotta do it.
Shout out to Jericho Sims for having 3 rebounds against maybe the best defensive rebounder of all fucking time. But 2 days ago, when I needed him to get 6 rebounds against Nicholas Claxton,
I was gonna tell you that I didn't like that bet because just for the exact reason, like if Tibs is not feeling him, he's gonna sit. But I was like, I'm gonna let you live because I could be wrong.
But I mean, he's a 7-foot guy who played 27 minutes and grabbed 4 rebounds. 27 minutes is enough time to get me 6 rebounds. Especially when the other guy got 17. God damn it. Whatever. I don't want to talk about it. We'll move on. Moving on.
Oh,
this game is going well for the New York Knicks.
Yeah, going well so far. Again, like you guys mentioned about the schedule loss aspect of it. Denver missing a lot of open shots, easy shots. They've had really good shot quality so far. Let's see what the call is here on the challenge. No illegal contact. The challenge is going to be successful. That's awesome. All right. We're in the clear. OG just 1 foul. No shooting foul for Jokic.
There we
It's a year hilarious. Dirk says winning that challenge means OG is going to play 40 minutes tonight.
Yeah, that's true. The foul would have at least kept him to 36.
Now he's guaranteed to play 44.
Yeah, and then in the closing minutes of the game, guard Jokic. So yeah, I know you played 42 minutes. For these last 4, can you guard Nikola Jokic, please?
Can you guard the single greatest player of his generation when he absolutely needs a bucket? Speaking of Jokic, man, I'm here with somebody who sees the game kind of the way I see it. I'm just a little more agenda based than XJ. XJ, where do you have Jokic right now on the all-time list?
On the all-time list, I don't know, man. I think he's probably top 20. I gotta look at it.
I was thinking top 12 too. I'm with Dirty Dancer on that.
Top 12. Whoa.
I think what he's done the past four you could argue that he's probably gone on one of the most dominant stretches in NBA history the last 4 years.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, I would argue that for sure. It's just
he's been unbelievable.
It's just that he's so early in his career. I mean, when I say early, I mean on the relative historical scale. He's 20. What is he? 29. He's not even into his 30s yet.
By the time he's done,
yeah, you could projecting forward for sure. I'm just saying, like right now, like if he retired right now, he wouldn't be a top 12 player all time. I don't think.
Top 12 is aggressive.
I mean, I will. I don't know, man. He should have 3 MVPs. Was an NBA champion. Went on. What the Denver Nuggets did in the playoffs last year. What did they lose? Like 3 games?
16-4.
4 games. They went 16-4. They swept the Western Conference Finals. They're just, I don't know, man. I think they're really,
but that's like one playoff run. I'm just saying, like in the all-time list, I don't think you could crack the top 12.
I can name 12 guys better than. So
I wouldn't say better. That's the thing I would agree with is like I wouldn't say they're better. I would say they have better careers than him.
I absolutely have him ahead of Dirk.
Okay,
Hakeem,
Sean stands.
Dude, that's a lot. 78 years of basketball. That's a lot of guys.
Jokic is tired. Jokic is very tired.
D on
Jokic.
Michael Porter Jr. was
and he finished it anyway.
Oh wow, we're up 15 points.
Dirty Dancer, you settle down. You settle down right now. Better than Dirk. You settle the down.
I have him over Dirk. I'm sorry.
Better is the better. So are we talking better or greater? We got to really clarify this as Jokic pulls a 3.
What's the difference between better and Dirk?
What's a step back 3?
Like
so
Dirk
I think I should.
Dirk,
go ahead.
Go ahead, Mensa.
No, I do think I should. Like as I'm having a conversation, I'm seeing that I'm in too deep, and I should pump the brakes. Because it is a lot of projection. With Nikola Jokic, but as far as talent wise, I think he's a top 12 talent easily. Is he one of the top 12 greatest basketball players? One Jalen Brunson. Is he one of the top 12 greatest players? Probably not. But to me, in terms of the talent, I think it's inarguable. He's a top 10. He's a top 12 talent.
I agree with you.
Greatness, he doesn't have the resume yet. I think that's very fair.
I agree with that. That we fully agree on. I'm just talking about resume, all-time stature. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Okay.
Dirk was 50 wins no matter who his teammates were for like 12 years in a row. Like no matter who his teammates were. Let's settle down.
Time out. Sean, if there was a draft and you had to start a team, would you take prime Jokic or prime Dirk?
That's a different discussion.
No, I'm just asking you. I know I'm not saying it's the same discussion. I'm asking you a question. Oh, what a behind the back. Ooh.
I'm sorry, guys. I know I'm supposed to be rooting for the Knicks, but I don't get to watch Jokic too often.
Yeah. Like, so you're saying if I had to start a franchise, who am I taking?
Yeah.
Between those two?
Yeah.
I mean, Jokic is a different animal, right? but listen, they both got one title.
I'm just. That's the question I'm asking. I'm not asking who's better all time. I'm not asking who's greater all time.
Because I know what he actually is trying to do, and it's not going to work. So I'm going to say Dirk. You.
What you would take if you need to start a franchise? You're taking prime Dirk over prime Jokic.
Dirk was nasty.
I'm not saying Dirk wasn't nasty. I love Dirk. You gotta love Dirk. One of the greatest big man shooters of all time.
You're looking at me like I'm crazy for taking Dirk. Dirk is
that's crazy.
Nasty.
That's crazy.
Dirk won a chip.
That's crazy.
I'm not gonna lie.
Dirk won a championship with his number. And his number 2 scorer was Jason Terry. Please settle down.
That's very no. Listen, it's very fair. Look. Nobody's saying that Dirk wasn't great. My only pushback is that the whole Dirk was 50 wins no matter what. He also did it in arguably the worst talent era in the NBA. I don't think that in this NBA, I don't think that Dirk would have been 50 points, would have been 50 games. I don't think so. I just don't. But he was great. Don't get me wrong. He was awesome.
He was my friend. You got me cursing my son can hear me. Like, you know what's funny? When you see these players take 1 foot jumpers, who do you think they get that from?
Nobody's talking about his influence on the game. That's a different conversation, like you said.
Influence, his greatness is like, come on. You know what's funny? You know what's funny? Dirk Nowitzki went through the KD, Russ, Harden, Thunder, went through the Heatles, win the championship. Tell me who was better, those Heatles or the 2023 Heat? Who was better?
I think the most impressive part of that
question.
I think what the most impressive part of that 2011 Mavs
the
run
question wasn't bringing up who just started a franchise. You did that.
I brought it. That was my question. Yeah.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Just to get back to the 2011
now I'm charged up.
I think the most impressive part of the 2011 Mavs run, more than anything else, I think it was they ended the Phil Jackson Kobe Bryant Lakers. Like they swept Kobe Bryant.
They swept them.
Like that was very fucking impressive. Like that was them. Listen. I think I still.
I'm sorry. Was Shaq on that team?
I still hold the 2011.
They were the 2-time defending champions. Yo, you know what I love.
Yo, we are routing the Nuggets right now, by the way.
We're busting their ass. Wow.
That's why we're talking about it. We're going to do trivia in like 10 minutes. Watch. Yo, I love XJ because he's like, facts don't care about your feelings until they're my feelings, and then it matters.
No, dude.
Was it against Shaq?
Don't do that
against Shaq.
It has nothing to do with feelings.
Did he do it against Alabama?
Nah, my point was y'all said they ended the Lakers run. That's an emotional appeal. Oh my god, it's the Lakers. They ended the run. It's not a do it against Shaq argument. You guys said, oh, they did it against the Lakers. They ended the Lakers run. Okay, they had a washed up Kobe Lakers run. Who cares about that? I'm saying they didn't do it against the prime Lakers.
Oh my!
I don't know if Kobe was washed yet. I don't know, man. Oh wow, what a dime!
Kobe was not washed.
It doesn't matter. You're saying Lakers. That's an emotional appeal. Okay, Lakers. What Lakers are we talking about?
They were
all right. It wasn't the 2000 Lakers. You got me.
3 straight finals. XJ.
And they still had two. They still had 2 Hall of Famers.
And they swept. Nobody thought they were going to win, and they swept them.
It's not about having 2 Hall of Famers or anything. I'm talking about like at what points of their career were they? How good? So if I go back and look at how good that Lakers team was, are they going to be that good?
Hey,
what year are we talking about? What year are we talking about?
Listen, as a New York Knicks fan, I believe that the 2013 Knicks ended the KG Celtics run. I don't care if they were over the hill. I'm telling my son that the New York Knicks ended the Boston Celtics.
I agree. That was the last time anyone, because they literally were in Brooklyn like in 18 months.
2011. So 2011, Kobe was well out of his prime. Like I said, obviously.
Kobe was 4th in MVP in 2011.
Okay, and was well out of his prime. What does that have to do with that? What I'm saying? I don't know. You make it sound like
there's out of his prime.
Kobe was well out of his prime.
He was in year 16, 33 years old.
Kobe's prime was like pre-2009, before like in his late 20s.
That Lakers team won 57 games. Thank you, G-Mac. It was a good team, and they got swept.
I don't know why the hill that actually is dying on is that 2011 Lakers weren't that good.
No, it's that you're just saying Lakers like it's meaningful in of itself. Oh, they ended the Lakers like run. Like, okay, that's
2-time defending champions. It doesn't matter if it was the Lakers or the Kings or the Trailblazers. They went to 3 straight finals. They were the 2-time defending champs, and Dirk swept them.
Dirk didn't sweep them. The Mavs swept them, but that's fine.
The Mavs swept them.
Right.
Oh, this is off. I expect better. Cole's washed in 2011.
I didn't say he was washed. I said he was out of his prime. I said he was out of his prime.
If you're out your prime, you're washed. What are you talking?
If you're out of your prime, you're washed.
If you're not in your prime, okay,
That's
so
not washed.
I can't
No,
go
he's
there,
Fat
man.
Elvis. Is Fat Elvis?
I don't know if he was Fat Elvis. I don't know, like who's out of his prime now? KD to me is clearly out of his prime. He's not washed.
If I said that, GMAC, I was being hyperbolic. Obviously, I was in shit talking mode, but he was out of his prime.
We need the Geico commercial. we need a review.
The challenge flag.
I'll acknowledge I said that only because there's a video of it.
Only because there's proof. Of course, Josh Hart misses
25, 5 and 4. Washed.
25, 5 and 4. That's supposed to mean something to me.
That's not washed.
I didn't say. I mean, okay, I did say it was washed, but I didn't mean he was washed. I meant he still was out of his prime. Like I said,
I don't mean to interrupt this spirited discussion, but I do think that it's important to note that the Indiana Pacers are currently up 14 points on the 76ers tonight, leading with 1 minute left in the first half of that basketball game. If we win tonight and the 76ers lose tonight, I believe that puts us within 2 games of the 3 seed. Just something important to note as we are at the end of the first quarter. New York Knicks up 33-21 over the Denver Nuggets.
That's incredible.
Keep my eye out around the league. And honestly, I thought it would have been TJ McConnell Jordan because TJ McConnell always ruins some shit. But it hasn't been TJ McConnell Jordan. It's been a really great Pascal Siakam night. And that's
interesting.
About it. Yeah, Ben Math is playing okay. Obi Toppin, 5 for 8, 11 points in 9 minutes. 1 rebound, but we don't care about the rebound.
What is Pascal doing?
Pascal is 13, 7, and 6 in 14 minutes.
In the first half? Damn.
In the first half, he's a plus 18, leading all Indiana Pacers.
And no Hallie, right?
8%. Yeah, no Halliburton. No Halliburton.
Interesting. That's surprising. That's very surprising outcome. Yeah, that's good.
As somebody who's been preying on the Pacers' downfall for the entire month of January, I am not shocked. This is just what the Pacers have been able to do without Tyrese Halliburton. It's kind of strange.
Yeah, no, I totally agree. Totally agree with all of that, including preying on the Pacers' downfall as well.
Well, let's get back to this Dirk Nowitzki, Kobe Bryant, Nikola Jokic discussion because I think this is
it's just
awesome.
Wait, the Kobe talk is just a smokescreen. The real talk is Dirk versus Jokic, and prime Jokic is like probably twice as good as prime Dirk. I don't think it's even a conversation. So, Sean's gone. What the hell?
Well, I will say that it's hard to judge efficiency for what. Like Dirk was extremely efficient for the era, like not even for the era. He was just extremely efficient in general. With a guy like Nikola Jokic, he's breaking what we know to be scoring efficiency. Like you'll look up and he'll have a 700 true shooting percentage for the season. Like that's not supposed to be possible for a number 1 option. So it is.
He literally did it last year. This is crazy.
Is that a Louis Vuitton like overall jumper set that my guy Isaiah Hartenstein
Zay is rocking?
Because it looks like pajamas. It's kind of strange, but okay.
All right, let's go. We got to lock in second quarter until Sean comes back and we could yell at each other some more.
We got to chew a minute. We don't know if this is going to be precious or precious. We will see.
Hey, he's going up against DeAndre Jordan, so
might be precious tonight.
Dirty.
Isn't it kind of crazy?
I'm being hyperbolic because I'm talking shit. That's what's going on here.
Isn't it kind of crazy that DeAndre Jordan was drafted in 2008? This is year 16 for him.
That's fine. It took me a second to register what you just said.
He's been playing a very long time.
Shortly after my 18th birthday.
Probably the most random All-NBA first teamer of all time. Yeah, OG.
Precious with the rebound. Over Reggie Jackson,
Precious.
But still tough. He's been playing since prime Kobe.
Man, rest in peace, Kobe Bryant. We can't be
totally true.
Kobe Bryant discussion without the rest in peace.
And me and Kobe got the same birthday too.
Oh wow, that's a great birthday.
Me, Kobe, and Jeremy Lin. Precious, a 2 offensive rebounds. Wow. He's balling.
Hey. All right. Precious probably jumped on Twitter like a week ago and was like, damn, they killing me in New York.
He's like, yo, the Bronx is killing me. I can't have that.
Yeah. Damn sure can't.
He jumped forward, man.
Oh, yeah, that's just a veteran scorer up against Deuce McBride. He'll learn better.
I thought they stopped allowing this. And I guess I don't know, man. It looked like he jumped forward to me.
They stop allowing it until you're playing the New York Knicks. Then anything goes.
Yeah, I guess so. Murray has not played well tonight. I'm a little nervous right now. Knicks up 11 points, 10 minutes and 38 seconds left in the second quarter, but
starting to hammer away at the lead.
Exactly. Yeah. Yep. Denver's starting to chisel away with that damn pickaxe in their logo. OG coming off the screen.
Oh, wow.
Ooh.
I like that. The switch hand to the left. Okay, OG.
Okay, OG. I like it.
OG Anunoby's like one of those characters who I'm sure is going back to. I'm like, oh yeah, you didn't know I had that, did you? It's like one of those like super dry humor guys.
Yeah, like with a straight face.
Did you see the video of him getting under Serge Ibaka's skin over a scarf?
No, I didn't see that.
It's hilarious. It's hilarious. There we go. We're featuring OG.
They're featuring
step
OG.
Back 3. All right, that's probably why we shouldn't be doing those, OG. A little too much mustard in the custard.
OG's somehow efficient on these pick and rolls, and no matter how, like, despite. Oh yeah, and they picked his pocket.
You got to get rid of it. Okay, we'll take the foul.
He didn't have a pass. I feel like I think he had to attack the basket.
I feel like Quentin Grimes is still playing the game at like 90. Like I feel like he the way he plays the game is like he only has a 4-seam fastball to throw. I want him to slow down. You know, like it wasn't.
I think that comes with reps, though. I think that comes with reps.
Sean, I can't hear you.
He didn't look sure of himself getting to the basket right there.
Yeah, Sean, you're on a mega delay right now. Or is it me?
Over here.
Okay, Sean bounced. He's coming back, I'm sure.
Certainly. New York Knicks up 13 points. Let's keep the momentum going, fellas.
Yeah, this second unit, you got to take advantage of this Nuggets second unit. When Murray doesn't have it, this second unit can't do much.
Yeah, not at all. Here we go. I don't think you have your mic selected.
I do have my mic selected.
There we go. There we go.
Okay.
OG.
He got fouled.
Yeah, I will take it.
Hey, honestly, go ahead, Sean.
No, say Zach of H is here next to me, and he just joined me. And he looked. He said, "How are you eating the Nuggets?"
Your son knows ball. I'm very proud of you and your son because he knows ball, and you raised him to know ball. Because we should not be up 13 on the Nuggets right now.
It's like something doesn't look right in this game, Dad.
Anunoby plus 201. Oh my goodness. So that just shouldn't be the case.
I mean, especially with the number of minutes that he's playing.
Yeah, right.
It's not like he's coming off the bench and playing like, solid 24 minutes or something.
And we're extrapolating it. Exactly.
Yeah.
No, he's leading the team in minutes played for the month, I'm sure.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Just goes to show you how bad our second unit's been.
Right. Exactly. Yeah, that's a great point too.
Okay.
Whoa, that was wild.
Okay, pressure.
No. That looked clumsy as hell.
Don't do that.
It was a terrible shot, Zach. He was
Awful.
doing too much.
Listen,
it's an easy shot.
If team goes and gets Bruce Brown, I'm just gonna look at opponent second quarter team total and just take the under. I don't care because we won't score, but the other team damn sure won't score either.
You're right.
Because this is just the second quarters are always so chaotic.
Come on, Quentin. Short. He's so short on those threes. Another offensive board by pressure. I think that's at least 3 offensive rebounds.
Yeah. Valuable shit.
Grimes rejects the screen, decides to take Reggie Jackson one-on-one, goes nowhere, but nope. Oh, that counted.
They're gonna review that.
I thought it was
But I'll
buzzing
take
while he just caught it. I thought it was way
Yeah,
late.
They're gonna review it for sure at the next dead ball. Trace McBride. Woof.
Precious. And QG.
Yes, sir. Give me that scheduled loss.
Let's go. 17-point lead. 46-29. Knicks up 7 minutes and 27 seconds left in the second quarter. Let's go.
Give me the schedule loss, guys. I just want to say I don't think that block happens without OG poking his hand in there going for the steal, because I think that may have messed with Jamal Murray's gather. Because if you look at that, Precious didn't really get up. It wasn't an impressive block. It was kind of, I don't think that happens without OG Anunoby. That's all I'm going to say there.
I think that's fair, Mensa. The other thing I want to point out is think about what they just did. They had OG guarding Jamal Murray, and they went to a screen to get a switch so that Quentin Grimes can guard Jamal Murray, and then you try to attack Quentin Grimes with OG in stagger position where he's like stunting and recovering, and then you have Precious under the rim. That's a lot, man. That's a lot. That's gonna be tough to score on.
When you put it that way, when you put it that way, I really don't want to trade Quentin Grimes, because that's so impressive. When Quentin Grimes is your second best defender, good luck, ladies and gentlemen.
They're like, oh, we need a matchup. Let's hunt a matchup for Jamal Murray. Let's get not him. I guess Quentin Grimes, the guy who has like the sixth most difficult matchup difficulty in the NBA and still somehow has a top 80 percentile EPM defensively. Let's take that guy. It's like, yes,
that's the guy we want to target. It's like death by 1,000 needles or a shotgun wound to the head, like you gotta pick
brutal either way. By the way, Quentin Grimes up to a plus 1.2 defensive EPM, 86th percentile in the NBA, highest mark of his career so far. I'm not trading that guy for Bruce Brown. I'm sorry, that's absurd to me. But
so the guy that I think that the Knicks, like pretty much the only guy I think the New York Knicks should trade Quentin Grimes for, that's semi like possible, would be Tari Easton. Yes. GMAC said he has a question. Okay, waiting for GMAC's question. But yeah, I think that Tari Eason is probably the only guy we should be trading him for. Tari Eason is a better fit, I would say, because he would be our third forward, and then the defensive EPM is still top 15 of last I checked. So that's probably the only guy I would trade him for, and that's just in terms of value. But yeah, I agree. Don't trade Quentin Grimes for Bruce fucking Brown. Please don't do that. All right, we got the two-parter. We got the first part. Are you still afraid of the Heat going into Saturday? I will be afraid of the mind, and then when Jimmy Butler leaves, I will reevaluate. But there's kind of nothing that's gonna, because they will just, I don't know, man. I feel like Pat Riley goes into the locker room like, listen, don't lose to these fuckers, and then they get supercharged, and it's the one night they're on HGH the entire season. So I will still be afraid of them. If the Heat,
people keep saying, "Oh yeah, go ahead."
Go ahead. No, you go ahead.
I was just gonna say, people keep saying Jimmy Butler's like, oh, he turns it on later in the season, like after the All-Star breaks, blah blah blah. Like Jimmy Butler's having one of the worst seasons of his career so far. Just want to be clear, but go ahead, continue.
And then he says, if the Heat had the same record of the Pistons, would you still be afraid of the Heat? I can't go that far. That's a funny
question.
Because then they would be like, yeah, you guys, I can't bring myself to be afraid of a team with single digit wins in January. But
another
I would be concerned.
Violation. Jeez.
I would definitely be concerned. But yeah, X, how do you feel about, because me and you have very different opinions on the Miami Heat, which is weird because we're both fans of AFC East bottom dwellers for the 21st century. we've been on the bottom of Tom Brady's boot the entire year, so I kind of my entire life. Oh, OG with the
interception. Speaking of
one. It's a party.
OG is wrecking shit right now, man.
Let's go.
OG is turning up right now. This is a real big performance from him.
We're about to go up 20 on the Denver Nuggets. I will take this loss. I know this isn't the Denver Nuggets. I will not anybody believe that this is the Denver Nuggets, but I'll take the schedule loss. But let's jump back in on this Heat discussion. You are not as convinced that the Heat are a sleeping giant as I am. And last season, I wasn't convinced that the Miami Heat were a sleeping giant. I thought that because like Macri was kind of leading that charge, like he doesn't want to see the Heat. I was like, bring the motherfucking Heat on. I hate the Miami Heat. We're gonna beat the Miami Heat. I thought the Knicks games, and then I learned my lesson. They just have a way of becoming like Gabe Vincent for 6 games turned into Fred VanVleet. I don't know where they got this Caleb Martin guy from, but he was like an NBA 2K card, like greatest Caleb Martin ever. Bam Adebayo injures literally everybody. It was just like, I don't know, man. There's something about playing the Miami Heat that just brings me angst. So I can't, until we beat them in a playoff series, I will remain worried about them, or until Jimmy Butler retires.
Here's the thing. I hear what you guys are saying, but here's the issue, right? Like, if the fact that it happened last year means to me that it's less likely to happen this year. Like, this is not a thing that's going to happen twice. Like, Caleb Martin's not going to turn into a superstar postseason player two postseasons in a row after having like a terrible regular season. Like, those things just don't happen consistently. You can't bank on those kinds of things. So the fact that it happened last year is not to me like, oh man, they can do this anytime. This is going to happen over and over. It's more like, this is never going to happen again. I'm weird that it happened that time, but these aberrations don't just happen consistently. So I don't think you can pull that off twice. If you pull it off twice, then it's like, then, Spoelstra should go in for renegotiate his contract and get double whatever he got. Like, it doesn't make sense to me. So I until that happens, I won't believe it.
I will agree that Cody Martin probably can't do it twice.
It's Caleb, but I like calling him Cody too.
Caleb, Cody, whichever Martin, J. Cole's friend, whichever one. But this year it'll be like Jaime Jaquez Jr. turns into 09 Hito Turkoglu when he plays the New York Knicks. It'll just something about the Miami Heat role players, like Max Strus, balled out, and he's been great.
What a finish by Quentin Grimes!
Wow, the Knicks are. We haven't. It's 5 minutes left, and we have not seen. They just came in the game because I'm like, it's been a really long time. I haven't I'm watching the second quarter. I'm like, damn, we really miss Julius Randle and Jalen Brunson. I don't feel like that at all. This has really been impressive basketball.
Look at how stagnant Denver is, though. They really are not doing much.
Yeah, not at all.
They just let Jokic cook. That's unlike them to be so stagnant. I was just looking around at their guys surrounding Jokic. They were all just standing still.
Yeah. What's Brunson's numbers right now? Brunson is 9-3. Nothing crazy.
Come on. Okay, Precious.
They're getting every hustle. And KCP hits it out of bounds. What? No way. KCP knocked it out of bounds.
Can't challenge this one.
Yeah.
You can't challenge this one.
For possession. You're right. Yeah.
No, because that's his last one.
This Denver Nuggets team can just decide to be serious.
It's clearly off KCP.
Wow. They're not gonna review this?
The crowd is cheering.
Wait, whose ball? Oh, it's the Knicks ball. Okay. Because after that, you shouldn't make a coach have to pull out a challenge flag for that shit.
Yeah, seriously.
That was a whoops, my bad. Like, for real.
What? Travel?
Wow. That's all I'll say about that one.
That's a weird travel. That's rare.
That wasn't a travel.
Scott Foster is hating tonight.
100%.
Okay, they're gonna run it through Jokic again out of the post. Murray coming around. The dribble handoff. Now Quentin Grimes has Jokic. Here's where we get the assist rack up. But these guys can't hit shots tonight, so Murray missing another shot. What is Murray? Out of bounds. I get it. What is Murray shooting tonight? He's been awful.
Murray is currently 2 for 8 from the field right now. 7 points. 1 3-pointer, 2 for 3 from the free throw line, 2 turnovers, a -19 on the game.
Yeah, Murray has not been good tonight at all.
That is an ocean.
As the kids would say, not what you want.
Achua with some good minutes tonight.
Some great minutes.
Yeah.
Well, the Knicks don't have a single player in double digits tonight. Wow.
Sims
Ooh,
with a
good
good
D.
D on Jokic.
He got away with a
What
push
is
there,
going on?
but I'll
Yeah,
take
he
it.
got a little push. Yeah.
Good
And a
pass,
pass and a dunk. What is this Knicks team? What is going on? We are balling out of our minds right now. Let's see. Look at. Oh, it's a foul on DiVincenzo.
Oh, is he okay?
Oh
You don't like to see
no.
that. He might be selling it a little bit, but that's not necessarily Jokic's character.
Nah, he rarely does that. Not after he's got the call already. It's Devo. Ooh.
Yeah, he kind of did hit him with the.
Yeah, he's still down. This is not good.
Oof.
Mm. All right, Jokic is up
Yeah, I hope he's not bleeding.
from the eye. Yeah.
Or above the eye. Well, from the eye would be terrible.
Yeah, let's
if
see
it opened
that.
Oh, he got
Ooh,
poked.
direct shot to the left eye.
Oof.
That's a
And
bad
you know that
one.
was like a.
Is
like
he
a
coming out
hard
the
one.
game? He's got to shoot the free throws. Oh no, it's on the floor. Yeah, that's bad.
I hope whoever represents the Knicks finds the Jokic brothers and says, "Listen, that was not intentional. Please, we don't want any smoke."
No smoke, please. We're good. Complete inadvertent.
Jokic with an eye patch would be pretty badass. He would still, from that limited vision, he would still probably lead the league in assists.
It looks like it's closed. I think he's gonna shoot the free throws and then go to the locker room.
Yep.
4 minutes left in the second quarter. He looks like Drickus Duplessis the other night. For anybody who watches UFC,
I did not watch, but was he the favorite that lost in like the last 10 seconds?
Nah, it was the main event with Sean Strickland.
Oof.
Yeah, he's gonna shoot these and then probably head to the locker room. If I had to guess.
Rhythm.
Damn, that's bad. Yeah, it's all red.
That's bad.
Looking swollen already. I imagine he's gonna come out of this game and not come back. If I had to guess.
Yeah, he's definitely coming. Oh, he's not coming. Oh, he's shooting the second free throw.
No, he's gonna shoot the second free
if he
throw.
came back.
You said it won't?
Wouldn't surprise me. He is from Serbia.
Yeah, but they're also down 17 or 18 points.
Oh, they may just call it and be like, you know what?
Like you guys said, five road games in a row. They're down 17 points. They're looking to foul. They're looking to foul to get him out.
To get him out of there.
GMAC says Jokic is top 10 ever because Dirk would not have made those free throws after getting poked in the eye.
Oh man. Yeah, I imagine he doesn't come back in, man. I don't see why he would. Unless the Nuggets somehow close it with their bench, and they're not going to. This bench is not good.
Yeah. Isn't it crazy that they have what, like 1, 2, 3, 4 of their 5 starters, and you're like, they're not going to do it with their bench. Oh,
wow, just rimmed out. Yeah, Murray has not been up to snuff today.
Here we go.
And KCP has done like 0. He first makes his first shot.
KCP with the floater. Brunson coming downhill. Oh, yeah. That's lunch meat. That's not lunch meat.
Mm.
Yeah, that's Aaron Gordon's just not a good matchup
Yeah.
for Jalen Brunson to attack.
Yep. I totally agree. Defense looks really good, though.
Yeah, look, I know Jericho Sims does not grade out well as a defender, but I like watching him play defense.
One-on-one defense, he's pretty solid. If the guy, I mean, with help, obviously, but his interior defense is pretty good. He's strong. He's a strong guy.
Let's look at oh wow. Look at that. OG Anunoby only 12 minutes played in the first half. He's about to check back in, but I will take 15 first half minutes for OG Anunoby. Because usually 12... it's like 21.
12 minutes played, a plus 20.
It doesn't make sense that he's able to do this shit all the time.
There's only so many times this can happen that it's just like, okay, yeah, you're just responsible for it at this point.
Yeah. You're just the guy. Where are we at around the league? Boston is up 65-58 on the Miami Heat. Miami is hosting. In Brooklyn right now, the Nets are losing by 8, 53-45, Minnesota.
Hey, let's keep our eyes out for Jeremy on the dance cam, guys.
Yeah. We also have Indiana Pacers are up 21 on the Philadelphia 76ers. GMAC just asked a question and I lost it.
We like that.
GMAC said, you notice that Tibs added that additional OG substitution in the second and fourth quarter. It was that way last game too. GMAC says, my theory is that the front office talked to him after the iHeart injury.
That is exactly where I was going. They saw their Iron Man go down with what is being purported as a stress or I think a usage injury. And they said, listen, we just traded for this guy. We got to give him 4 years, $150 million in the offseason.
Yeah.
You need to cut your shit. And he's cut his shit. And the Knicks haven't suffered for it, which is awesome. Well, we can't say that yet.
I just don't know that, like, I don't really like the idea of them having to ask him to do that, and also them not having asked him to do that prior to Hartenstein getting hurt. Like, either you're doing that or not. Also, Darryl Strawberry, interesting, they come through with a Yankees highlight for Darryl Strawberry as opposed to a Mets highlight.
Very disrespectful.
What do you guys think about that, Mets fans? Very
disrespectful. Complete nonsense.
That's gotta feel weird.
They know the vibes.
David Crockett, very disrespectful. GMAC nonsense.
Does Darryl Strawberry have more championships with the Yankees than the Mets? I'm not generally asking. I think they might.
I don't see the correlation, Sean.
Well, I mean,
I don't see how that's relevant to the discussion. Yes, but more felonies too.
Oh wow, that's crazy. Yeah, Darryl Strawberry. I want to see the number of at bats, the Yankees at bats versus Mets at bats, for them to show him as a Yankee versus a Met. That's so disrespectful. As Jalen Brunson hits the.
Here we go, JB. Knicks up 15. No Jokic. I am very excited. Agree. Strawberry's a Met.
Oh, the Garden doesn't think so. That's what I'll say. Whoa! Nice shot, Watson.
Thank you, sir.
A UFO.
So something I want to point out. Right now, the Denver Nuggets are playing.
Wow, Watson.
Either Peyton Watson or Aaron Gordon at the 5. This is a chance for the New York Knicks to take Jericho Sims out the game, put Josh Hart in the game, and put their foot on the fucking gas. This is a chance for the New York Knicks to go without a 5 because Jokic is not playing right now, and neither is DeAndre Jordan. And let's just go outscore these guys and go into the half up 20 points. But of course, Tom Thibodeau won't do that.
There's zero chance they'll do that. Yeah.
like our head coach.
Jump ball.
What most like what you're saying, Mensa, is like, oh, we could take advantage of going small because they're smaller. But our head coach is like, no, if I stay bigger, that's the better advantage.
Yeah,
Tibbs
but
logic.
It is Tibbs logic, but it would be sound to some extent if your big wasn't Jericho Sims. Like
there you go.
Jericho Sims is not taking advantage of Aaron Gordon.
Shut the fuck up. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, Precious came in. Whatever.
Mensa, were you serious?
I was like, wait, because I saw somebody jogging. I was like, hold on. Because as we're having the conversation, I'm like, that might be really ironic if it's Josh Hart coming into the game. And then I realized,
no,
I had faith for a second. You see, this is my optimism getting me into trouble.
That was too funny. It's like, wait, Jericho's coming off. Oh, good hustle by Randall. Okay. You rarely get to say that. OG from the corner. OG
to win every single time.
Is not missing that.
Like, honestly, if Julius Randle had a wide open paint and OG Anunoby was in the corner for 3, I would want him to pass the ball to OG Anunoby. Please.
It's like prime Steph from the corners. Well, that's what happens with Randall's your rim protector.
Yeah, that's probably why.
Gordon just gets an easy layup at the rim. 57-41. Knicks over the Nuggets. A minute left in the first half. Okay, we got Randall posting up Jamal Murray. Let's see what happens here.
Devo.
Yeah.
For 3 Mo, get him to the 3-point shootout, please.
Oh, he better be in there. That'd be awesome.
He has to be in there.
How do they pick? How do they pick that? They just
pick.
They just pick.
They just pick.
Yeah, I don't think there's any like.
Hey, OG with a strip.
This has been an OG Anunoby game. It hasn't been a Brunson game.
Clinic.
It hasn't been a Randall game. This has been OG Anunoby just plus minusing the fuck out of everybody.
Complete clinic by OG tonight. Ridiculous performance in the first half.
I'm so proud of this performance. Look, I know this was a schedule loss for the Denver Nuggets, but the Knicks took advantage of that.
Awesome, man. Awesome.
The Knicks didn't come out flat.
DiVincenzo, the Jokic stopper. Unfortunately.
DiVincenzo is beating people up like he's trying to become a made man or something. He's trying to be Dante Soprano. OG is plus 26 in 14 minutes. It doesn't make sense how he does it.
The thing is, like, it's not an empty plus 26. Like, it is reflected by his play on the court. Like, if you're watching the game, you see how he's plus 26 right now.
Yeah.
It's incredible.
He's been the best player on either team tonight.
Yeah, absolutely.
And a player like that is so valuable because he is only taken... Oh, he's taking 8 shots tonight. Wow, he leads. He actually, look at me being wrong. He leads the team right now. Him and Dante DiVincenzo are leading the team in field goal attempts. They're both 4 for 8.
Yeah. Well, he was running things with the second unit a little bit.
Yeah.
Julius wanted that rebound to count. You know that, right?
Of course.
He's like, let me snatch this before the time runs out.
I don't want to slander Julius Randle because we're up 21 points, but that shit pisses me
slander, but I just know it. I just know he's like, let me snatch this before the clock runs out.
You also know it's one of my triggers, I'm sure. I hate watching him rebound on the defensive glass.
62-41, Knicks up at halftime against the Denver Nuggets. Incredible first half performance. OG Anunoby has been on another one, completely dominating the game on both ends this time. Jokic going out with 4 minutes left in the second quarter with an eye poke from Dante DiVincenzo. Hopefully he's all right, but right after this game, great first half performance by the Knicks.
Yeah, this night is going about as well as you could have expected for the New York Knicks. We have enough ground on both Indiana and Miami that a win or a loss really wouldn't have mattered too much as far as the fifth seed goes. So watching the Philadelphia Sixers be down 20 points in the third quarter to Indiana and having Miami lose, they're down 13 points to the Boston Celtics, which would make them 0-2 heading against us. They haven't been playing well. This night's going great. We got the schedule loss from Denver. The Knicks are playing well. OG Anunoby's having an awesome game, and nobody has played too many minutes. If I check the box score right now, we are at 18 minutes max for Brunson and for Randall. So if they keep it up this way, they may get the fourth quarter. Well, maybe they might get like the second half of the fourth quarter off. I'm not going to go too crazy with Tom Thibodeau, but this night is going really well for the New York Knicks, man. I'm very happy to see that Precious Achiuwa has regained his government name because he was this has just been a good game all around the Knicks, man. I'm very excited to see where this goes as far as the standings, because I keep my eyes on the standings. And if we can be playing Miami on Saturday, 2 games out of the 3 seed, then that's about as great an outcome as you could have expected for this month.
Absolutely. Yeah, everything's going perfectly tonight. Well summarized by you, Mensa. Hopefully all the games stay where they are right now. Pacers up on the Sixers, Heat losing to the Celtics, Knicks beat the Nuggets. It'd be a perfect night. Yeah, this is an awesome performance.
28. So yeah, we would be 28-17, and we'd be 28-17, and the Sixers would be 29-14. We'd be 1 game behind the Sixers in the win column.
We coming. Yeah,
And
actually, GMAC, I was going to segue to the same thing. GMAC says, question for halftime, who are your other East All-Stars or your thoughts on Bruce Brown discussion we had today? I was going to ask you, Mensa, about the All-Star team because when we had this conversation really briefly when we were watching the All-Star starters be announced, and the question was if Randall would make it on the All-Star team. We went around and said what we thought. My question is, as I'm thinking about this, should Randall make it in the All-Star team? And I'm assuming you guys think yes, but just do you think so?
I am not quite sold that Julius Randle should be an All-Star. What I will say is availability matters, and I think that the NBA is in a place where you just have to make it matter, especially since you've put the hard limit. You can't miss more than 16 games in order to be qualified for All NBA, right? So let's say we extrapolate that down to half a season, right? Let's say we bring that down. So guys who missed 8 games, like Porzingis, shouldn't qualify, right? So that takes one of the guys out of the running.
So Porzingis for 12 games. He's missed.
Yeah, exactly.
27% of the games that the Celtics have played. So, yeah, I
that
think
should take him out.
Yeah. Go ahead.
So if we look at so I like to go, because to me, if you're like 9 through 15 should not have All-Stars. That's just the way I look at it. I could be wrong. Whatever. I don't think Chicago deserves an All-Star. I don't think that Atlanta, I don't think Brooklyn, I don't think any of those teams deserve All-Stars. So if we look at the first team, I think Jaylen Brown will get it because they are on pace to win 60. I don't think that a 60-win team will have less than 1 All-Star. So I don't think that it's White. I think it'll be Jaylen Brown. So that's one of the forwards. If we go down to Milwaukee, they already have their 2 All-Stars. They're out of the question. Philadelphia will have Maxey for sure. And so that's 2 All-Stars there. And then we have Cleveland in 4th place. Well, for now, in 4th place, they will have Donovan Mitchell. I think he's their only All-Star. Let's go to 6. It's Miami right now. No, Indiana's in 6. They will only have 1 All-Star. We look at so like when you start to go down the list, you're whittling it out. It's really just Paolo and Julius. I think that so now that I think about it, I did all that to say that I think Julius Randle will be an All-Star. I think that the forwards are going to be Tatum. Okay, we have the starters are Tatum, Giannis, and Embiid. So I think that the other 3 guys, as far as forwards go, are going to be, I think Bam's going to go. I think Julius is going to go. And I think Jaylen Brown is going to go. And also Paolo Banchero. I think those are the 4 guys that they will send, and then for guards, it'll be Brunson. Outside of the starters, it'll be Brunson, Maxey, and Spider. So I think.
So you think Lillard? You have Lillard off?
No, Lillard's a starter.
Oh yeah, Lillard's a starter. I forgot.
Yeah,
it's because it's so crazy that he got the starting nod. Yeah. Okay. Go ahead. You have Derek White off.
Yeah, Dirk. I think Jaylen Brown gets in over there.
From your lips to God's ears.
So I think, and Mensa, I mean, you cut off for me. I don't know if that's just my end.
Yeah, I think he's frozen.
Okay. So here's the thing. To me, I think there's no way Bam Adebayo should make the All-Star team. Like, I don't think he even has a case this year. I think he has no case. So he's missed 10 games already, right? He's played 33 of 43 Heat games. I think he's playing tonight. So 34. Let's say 34 or 44, which is like 78% of the games or 79% of the games. To qualify at the end of the season, you have to have played 79% of the game. So he's just under that threshold. And I'm assuming All-Star votes are in or going to be in soon. Anyway, I think Bam has not played enough games. He's played just under 1,200 minutes, so he's low on the minute side. None of the impact metrics like Bam very much relative to the other All-Stars. He has a very low true shooting percentage, so his efficiency has been low. The Heat are not one of the better teams. I don't see an argument for Bam, really, besides, like, we have to have a Miami Heat player. I don't see any reason why Bam should be an All-Star.
It'll be a legacy choice. It'll be like, oh, it's Bam Adebayo. It does the Bam Adebayo things. He's in there. I think Julius gets in. I will flip if Derek White makes the All-Star team. I will flip.
Well, we're on the.
It's not that I think Derek White's a bad player. No, it's not that I think he's a bad player, but it's going to be because of Boston Celtic sports mafia foolishness. That's why.
I think Derek White should be in. I feel like he has one of the stronger cases in the backcourt because it's just backcourt and front court, right? It's not guards and wing and forwards or any of that. Backcourt, front court.
So for the bench, it's 3 front court spots, 2 guard spots, and then 2 wild card spots.
Yeah. Sorry, what Andrew's saying. Follow up about Paolo. What do impact metrics say about him, especially with inefficiency? Yeah, exactly. Derek White would be a wild card. Paolo Banchero is, relative to how he's seen currently and relative to what advanced metrics say, is the most overrated player in the game of basketball right now. Like, yes. There is not a bigger difference between how people talk about a player and how the data sees him than Paolo Banchero. It is even more.
He's the new Anthony Edwards.
He's the new last year's Jaylen Brown to me, probably, but even worse because Jaylen Brown last year was better. Banchero is of all the players that I have as like potential All-Star candidates in the Eastern Conference, and I have 1, 2, 3. I have 25. He has the worst EPM. He has the worst LeBron. He has the worst BPM. He has the worst true shooting. He's not a candidate. Like he's not even the best candidate on his team. Franz, despite missing 8 games, has a much stronger case for All-Star consideration. So yeah, the Paolo.
And if we go by the NBA's rule of you can't miss more than 16 games, then Franz is right on that barrier with that 8 games. He should still be able to qualify for All-Star. So I would probably send Franz over Paolo .50. I would probably send Franz over
Paolo .50 is hilarious.
That's amazing. I would send Franz over Paolo.
Yeah, I would send Franz over Paolo as well. I just don't. Paolo is not, again, like, and I think that it's startling to be like, oh, his EPM is 0.5. Oh, his LeBron is like less than 1 right now. His BPM is less than 1 right now. His true shooting is like bottom 35th percentile in the NBA right now. Like, You wouldn't think that based on how he's talked about. And fine, he may have a lot of potential.
Buckets.
Yeah, I guess that's what it is. That's what it is. He gets buckets because he gets mid-range buckets that he shoots with a low efficiency, I guess. But I don't really understand it. I understand it from a projection standpoint. Oh, this guy's going to be good one day. He's not there yet. He's good. He's nowhere near an all-star level.
Listen, if you're a young player and you score buckets, and then the next year everyone's like, oh, you're going to take next year, watch out for the Magic. And then the Magic come out and they're frisky. It's narrative. And that's all it is.
Yeah.
That's why I never believed Brunson would get voted All-Star. People are like, oh, it's because New Yorkers don't vote. And I was like, no, it's all narrative and playing favorites and yada, yada, yada.
For sure. I agree with that. I totally agree. And the other thing I want to say about it, real quick, I just looked it up. His true shooting is 53.5, 21st percentile in the NBA. Last year, he was 53% true shooting, 20th percentile in the NBA. His efficiency has not moved one bit from year to year, despite his three-point shooting being up 6%. And that is damning to me. He's definitely better as a playmaker, but they're giving him a lot more responsibility. And yeah, he's not there. He's in his second year. He's 21 years old. It's fine, but he just shouldn't be talked about in this way.
You just want to crown people.
So another thing that's contributing to this discussion that I've kind of been like the old man on the soapbox about is Paolo Banchero is an American-born basketball player, and the national media has been dying to crown an American one of the top players in the NBA way before they're ready. So like we saw it with Anthony Edwards. We're kind of seeing it with Tyrese Halliburton, who is deserving of all the accolades. But the way they talk about him like he's Chris Paul, maybe not Chris Paul yet. Now we're seeing it with Paolo Banchero. We saw it with Ja Morant, how we wanted to anoint Ja so early. Ja obviously wasn't ready for the crown. Zion Williamson, before he even stepped onto the court as an NBA basketball player, was deemed next up. It's just the media really, really, really wants an American-born superstar, right? And they're not giving these guys the time to develop because Alperen Sengun is better than Paolo Banchero, but nobody's calling him next up or anything like that. And it's crazy. But it's just the American bias more than anything else. Like if you're an American player, you're under 25 years old, and you don't play for the Celtics, then the national media wants to hype you up as long as you're scoring 20 points per game.
Yeah, I think that's well said, and it's strange to me. Like I don't get the thirst for it. Like why? I mean, it's just me, but like I don't really care where these guys are from. Like embrace whoever the best players are. Like and who even? I mean, what's the difference between SGA being from the U.S. and Canada? Like, does it make that big of a deal for the media to be like, we can't hype this guy up? He's from 1 hour north of Buffalo. Like I don't know. Like to me, I don't get it.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense. Like I don't know why we're so like thirsty to anoint guys. We don't have to anoint basketball players. Like just because a player is anointed one thing or the other, it doesn't actually change the on-court product. I guess it's better for the NBA because you can sell that Banchero jersey in 49 other states. But I don't like it's unfair to the player, right? Because if you anoint a guy to be something that he's not, I get it. He was first overall. I understand that completely. So the expectations are going to be higher than him, especially in a draft where Chet Holmgren got taken and Jabari Smith Jr., who looks really good, and Jalen Williams. So I get it. Like, they've been good players, and he has to be better than them because he was picked before them. But at the same time, it's like, let's pump the brakes a little bit. Let's let this guy become the guy before we anoint him. Because to me, it's Anthony Edwards syndrome. Anthony Edwards looks like Michael Jordan, shoots a turnaround fadeaway jumper, and now he has to be Michael Jordan. It's not that. Let's slow down, guys. Let's just pump the brakes. Let's relax.
It's hype. It's not even about America. It's just that we love to hype players and project them to be better than they are. It goes back to when Grant Hill was the next Michael Jordan, and it's like, why? Oh, because he was a dude on to like. That's what it is. People see who they like, and then they project them to be better than someone else because, like, this is my guy. And also because people, the things that they like, the attributes they like about a player, when a certain player checks more box than the other, they're just going to inflate that, and that's what it is. That's like you said. Anthony Edwards, Tyrese Halliburton, Ben Simmons, Paolo Banchero. It's happening for years.
Yeah.
I think that Halliburton doesn't belong in that group, but I totally hear what you're saying, Sean. Real quick, we are back to live basketball. 62-41 Knicks ahead of the Denver Nuggets as Brunson misses a three, and we got Nikola Jokic on the floor, by the way, for anyone who's wondering.
Yeah, he's back.
Told you.
OG. Post up OG Anunoby.
Ooh, OG is pulling out his bag tonight.
Well, he's getting a little more comfortable. Okay,
OG. I didn't know he had it in him. And I was about to say, if Jokic missed that, then they can just pack up and go home.
That Nikola Jokic bucket was brought to you by Julius Randle on defense.
His eye looks okay. There's a little bit of swelling, I think, but it's not too bad.
Let's go, Devo.
Let's see, OG. They are trying to force it to Randle on Murray. I don't really think it's necessary, but Randle attacks him, kicks it out to a wide open DiVincenzo who hits. Good play by Julius.
And I think, yes, that gets me home on my betting and sweating. Dante DiVincenzo with 14 points, 2 rebounds.
Wow,
gets him
nice.
above that threshold.
Nice.
Sure. Yep, he had 50. I had him at 15 and a half.
Hey, betting and sweating, not betting. Hey, Prize Picks. I know Devo over 2.5 threes a game was free money. You could at least put up 3.5 threes a game.
I know, right?
That prop out entirely.
Yeah, good point, Sean. They're just like, nah, we're just taking that shit away completely.
He said, "We have lost too much money on this man."
Next commercial break, I'll give my Bruce Brown rant.
Oh yeah, we need that. Jokic attacking. Julius Randle not paying attention allows the little.
I'm gonna be cool on Julius because we up 22 points.
He wasn't paying attention, man. He was not looking. Jokic came right into his space. If that was OG, that would have been a strip. But obviously, there's only one OG, and there's only one guy who can push Aaron Gordon under the basket like that, and that is Julius Randle.
That is Julius Randle. What's his middle name?
It starts with a D.
I thought it starts with an F.
I think it's Dion. Yeah. I'm happy you said because I was.
He's gonna say some wild shit.
I really almost called him Julius Daquan Randle. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie to you. I wanted to so badly, but I was like, no, Menta, this is not the platform or the time. Please have restraint. My intrusive thoughts did not win. Julius Randle.
Oh,
Aaron
wow.
Gordon, this is the.
Yeah, they are so lucky, honestly, though. Like, Denver
loss.
keeps missing a lot of bunnies. Hey, KCP N1. KCP is going to have nightmares tonight about Jalen Brunson. Absolute nightmares.
Can y'all hear me okay?
Oh,
yes, sir.
Oh,
okay. I'm a little far away from my mic, but
you sound all right. You sound far away, but better than earlier.
Okay. I am loud, so that should help make up for it.
Yeah, at least you sound sane, because earlier you were saying some crazy shit.
Oh, you mean like Jesus Christ? That'll be the fourth quarter when this game's out of reach.
We got Murray. They're just running it through Jokic now. All right, they're playing a 2-man game in the middle of the court with Murray and Jokic. Jokic's gonna have to pull some threes or something. It's not working for him. Look at this Knicks defense.
That's good D.
That's good defense.
That's that effort.
Okay, that we can't have.
This is what I was telling you about DiVincenzo on Porter Jr.
Yeah, it's just too long.
He's just too long. Look at this. He's in position, but he's just too long. There's not really anything you could do. You ever play a pickup and it's just like this guy's just way taller than you and he just gets rebounds over your head? It's the worst feeling in the world. You're like, I boxed him out. It didn't matter. It sucks.
Oh man, it's when you realize that the sport's not for you. Like, damn, I tried my best and couldn't do anything. Maybe I should study harder.
Maybe I should study harder. Oh man!
I remember one year I played Zog Sports.
OG.
Open corner 3 for OG, and KCP continues to have Brunson nightmares. What were you saying about Zog, Sean?
One year I played Zog through my this is years ago. Zog basketball, and one year this team had a legitimate 7-footer, like a legit 7-footer.
That's terrible.
But he was also like 320 pounds and looked like he was one of those guys that played basketball just because he was big.
Yeah.
And I was the tallest guy on the team, so I had to guard him. And I was just like,
you had to guard him.
I just had to, like, he got the one to pole. I just put my hands up.
Yeah.
Dude, he's 7 feet tall.
That's not fun. That's not fun for anybody. Because you said he was a big guy, too. He wasn't just tall and lanky.
Yeah, he was like a legit 300. You got Brunson.
Offensive foul.
Brunson. Shout out to Benji Ritholz.
We'd have to check with Benji if that's technically a Brunson, and I'm not sure.
Let's see.
Yo, did Benji really call the 4-40 Pistons solid?
Yes. He said they're a solid 4-win team. The solid 3-win team. As solid a 3-win team you'll ever see.
Yeah, that's funny.
Solid as baby shit.
Yo, I was like, wait a minute. Like, I started searching tweets. Like, I typed in solid Pistons to see where did this happen?
Solid Pistons.
Oh man. Kate is having a rough season now. He started off pretty good. Now it's just gone downhill.
Ain't it crazy? The Pistons haven't been solid since the Bush administration. Like, they've been tanking for 16 years.
You cannot throw silly passes anywhere near OG. The dunk.
Yo, we're busting their shit.
Jalen Toppin right now. Let's go. 27-point lead.
One of our things may be in jeopardy here. I'll be right back.
Yeah, the Jokic one, because he's coming out the game. Knicks up 77-50.
No, not just the Jokic one.
The Jokic one was like, I had him like at like 48 PRAs.
Yeah, but
there's no way he's not going to play the fourth quarter.
He's at 32, but we also have Brunson over 35.5 points and assists, and he's at 16. So those are both cooked.
Yeah, those are
We're not going to get a competitive game.
No, those guys are both coming out. Man, did you see Michael Porter Jr. try to throw a silly pass in the interior where OG was lurking, and it was just like, let me get this real quick, man. Come on.
Yeah, you can tell who wasn't paying attention in film review.
Yeah, yeah, and he would be the guy not to be paying attention.
Yep,
it all makes sense.
This is a very pivotal year for Michael Porter Jr.
Yeah, what is Michael Porter's? Did he got extended? Didn't he?
I think so. Yeah, he got extended off. He signed a max contract off the rookie deal.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think he extended yet.
Yeah, 5 years, 180. Sheesh. 5 years, 180 for Michael Porter Jr. He's getting paid.
Except Tobias is actually worth it.
What you said, Tobias is worth that contract? Probably.
Like, everybody was mad at Tobias Harris for signing that contract.
Yeah. Yeah, this is definitely Porter needs to pick it up if he's gonna. Honestly, Porter Jr. has had a good year overall, but I think he's not taking the step that they would like to see from him. He's 26? Yeah, he's 26 years old.
They're gonna trade him.
His offense has kind of come back down to earth a little bit. You think they're gonna trade him?
They have to if they want to improve. Who are you going to trade? Jamal Murray? He's too important. Aaron Gordon's too important.
Mm-hmm.
That's a really big salary that you could move for a different guy.
That's a great point. Yeah. No, I that's a great point.
And it's not like it's too hard to sell. I think what his true shooting percentage this year, he's played every game, which is really impressive with Michael Porter Jr. His true shooting percentage is a 601. 601 on a 20 usage, right? Which is mostly catch and shoot stuff. But I think you could move him to a team that is looking, especially because he's a big wing, He's really more big than wing.
Yeah.
But I think if they were to trade anybody, if they were to make a move, I think he would be the first guy out the door over Aaron Gordon, over Jamal Murray. Definitely not Jokic. That's not even a conversation. Over KCP. I think that he would be the one.
KCP's got a player option for next year. So what are they going to do with KCP? He's probably going to opt out, I'd imagine. He's going to be 31. He's going to want to get paid one last time.
For sure.
So
but you know, with the second apron stuff.
Whoa. What the hell was that by Jokic?
Yeah, I don't know. That was not what you
want.
That
was like a Dirk Nowitzki pass.
You love it.
Look, washed like Kobe in 2011.
Randall's gonna want to.
This is Knicks Film School. You look. I should clip that and put it on Twitter so the Kobe highs come find you.
Please,
you got
not trying to see anybody threaten XJ and tell him to meet me in Temecula. Please, we don't need that. We don't need that.
I'd be like, yeah, I'm coming right now. Pull up. I'm on my way.
N1. This dude is not real. I was like,
XJ would need to go into witness protection. Yeah, the Kobe Hive is like Nicki Minaj fans, man. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, no, that's too crazy for me. I don't want all that kind of heat. That's a little much.
Yes. Yo, much the Kobe stunt. Yo, oh my goodness, the Kobe Stani, Zamira Hassan calls him because they live in Kobe-stan. Afghanistan, Pakistan, Kobe-stan.
I love that.
OG from above the break.
I'd like to apologize for all the coming and going I've been doing through this podcast, during the show. I've got kids
JB.
to deal with.
Hey.
Yeah, JB. The Knicks are kicking the shit out of these boys.
Hey, you were more present than Dirk Nowitzki against the We Believe Warriors. So that's damn, he left at exactly when I said that.
Man, that was a good one. I appreciated that one.
Knicks up 82-55, 5 minutes left in the third quarter. Blowing these boys out. Gonna be a early night for these guys.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be potentially an early night for the Knicks.
Yeah,
I didn't see this coming.
Yeah, totally. I fully agree. I mean, OG.
Mid-range jumper for OG.
The step back midi. Okay,
he's feeling himself.
He is feeling himself tonight. This is to me. This is OG's best game as a Knick. I don't know about you.
Yeah, Jokic just looks like he's getting tired of it though. He's like, all right, they got somebody who shouldn't be playing guarding me right now.
Yeah. I don't know why they didn't just force feed Jokic. Honestly, all these guys look tired. They're not moving. Just space it out and feed Jokic. I don't get what they're doing.
You know what I thought? I thought that it would be a disadvantage because it's not like it's the second night of a back-to-back for them, but they probably got into New York yesterday. So they probably were out in New York. It's their only trip. You know, guys are going to go out, that kind of stuff. So this is probably that. Oh, wow.
Hey, and okay. Good finish by Josh Hart. I want to say that play was created by OG's denial of Jamal Murray. He made Jokic have to keep dribbling the ball, waiting for Murray to get open. Murray couldn't get open, and Josh Hart was able to sneak from behind and to get that steal. That's only because OG denied Murray. Look at that play up that.
Yeah, because he was.
That's
waiting
the only reason
time.
why that was able to happen.
That
Incredible.
is what you call in football a coverage sack.
Yep.
Right. It's
absolutely.
Like you're waiting for your guys to get open, and the defense just frees up and beats that offensive line. OG Anunoby is the New York Knicks version of. To me, this guy is the 2009 Darrell Revis. Yeah, I think because you just put him somewhere, and it's not like it's a little different than a defensive lineman like Aaron Gordon, where you got a double and triple team and it frees up other dudes. It's just he's so excellent that he makes it easier for everybody.
Yeah, Mensa, you are in the Matrix. I wasn't sure if that was me, so that's why I didn't say anything.
Went out.
Say something again, Mensa. I'm not sure if you're back. But
still in the Matrix. Okay.
All good. 86-60. Knicks blowing out the Denver Nuggets. Incredible performance by the Knicks so far. This is I'm sorry, I'm getting distracted by the comments. You entered the Matrix when you made the Revis comparison. A funny comment by David Crockett. Yeah, this has been a great all-around performance from the Knicks. To me, in my opinion, I know OG's been awesome since he's gotten here. This has been the best OG game, and I don't know, maybe if I've just been more locked in, but it seems like the most noisy OG game that we've seen so far. On the offensive end, 7 of 13, showing the whole repertoire. We saw a finger roll. We saw him attacking the basket. We saw him running pick and rolls. We saw him hitting mid-range jumpers. We saw him kind of do it all on the offensive end. We saw him hitting his corner threes, patented corner threes at this point. And on the defensive end, just creating havoc, complete havoc, as he's done so far, all, in his tenure as a Knick, but 4 steals, multiple deflections. The one that we were just talking about that created the coverage sack, as Mensa called it. Incredible defensive impact performance from OG Anunoby. You can't throw the ball anywhere near him in his vicinity, and he's just having an unbelievable impact. I think this is his best game so far.
100%. But I would not be me if I didn't cause trouble. So I do have a question for you. I'll actually access to the panel. The 2024 New York Knicks, who is, like, as in the calendar year so far, who has been the second best New York Knicks so far?
The second best?
Yes.
Second best or second most valuable? That's or do you mean they're the same thing?
Let's yeah, no, because best is way too arbitrary. Who do you think has been the second most impactful New York Knick?
I'm somebody first.
Who'd you say, Sean?
iHeart.
Oh, I even forgot about iHeart. Damn, there's a lot. That's a tough choice. And when you say second, who are you assuming is the first, to be clear?
Jalen Brunson.
Okay.
That I agree. Yeah, that I figured.
I would agree with that. Man, I might have to say OG Anunoby. I might have to say it. But it's close.
Now, do you guys know why I said I want to start trouble by asking this question? Because the second best New York Knicks has not been Julius Randle.
He's not even in the conversation, I don't think.
But that's the thing. He's not even in the conversation, which is great for the Knicks, not so great for a guy like Julius Randle, because he's supposed to be the second star, right? And you have teams where guys who are supposed to be the second star aren't. I'm looking squarely at the Boston Celtics. You could argue that of all the 5 starters, Jaylen Brown, who's been excellent this season, is probably the fifth most important guy to what they want to do. Julius Randle is headed that way. A lot of his value is in his usage. And when he's not on the ball, he's not doing enough off-ball things. Like, to me, he's not crashing the defensive glass hard enough. He's not necessary. Oh, look,
another interception from OG, and takes it all the way and draws the foul. This is an incredible performance by OG Anunoby. Continue, Mensa. This is just he's just going off.
I think that so much of his value is usage dependent, and where on a team where Jalen Brunson is taking the superstar leap, you're kind of seeing the auxiliary guys, whereas like the guys who are doing things without the ball are looking more valuable than your second ball handler. I don't know how you guys feel about that, but that's kind of where I've been. I think that the 3 best Knicks in the new year have been Jalen Brunson, OG Anunoby, and Isaiah Hartenstein. And to me, I would put Hartenstein second, but I think this is just, we're looking at a different Knicks team, and I think we should be preparing ourselves for the way they're changing right before our eyes.
And I just want to say really quick, in January, just to be clear, Julius Randle is scoring per game in January. Oh, man, I lost it. I'm sorry. But it was like, oh, no, I got it back. 26 points per 36 minutes in January on 48% from the field, 36% from 3. We know his 3-point shot he's been struggling with in January has knocked it down at a 36% clip. 5 assists. Here's the issue: 4 turnovers, 5 assists and 4 turnovers for Julius Randle. That is problematic. And just to this game really quickly, OG has picked off or caused Jokic to have at least 2 turnovers, maybe 3, as he hits another turnaround. What is this OG Anunoby? He is completely locked in. This is crazy. This is wild, OG Anunoby. I'm not going to say anything. OG, let's just embrace the game.
Yeah, I'm like, Jokic is like, hi, I got Preston Chua 5 feet in the basket.
I noticed that too.
Like, you know who I am?
That's funny. And we're going to Julius post up at Aaron Gordon, banging. Doesn't get anywhere.
Of course he doesn't.
There we go.
Look at Julius Randle on the offensive glass. This shit pisses me off so much because you can fucking do it. You can clearly do it.
Mensa.
Look at him. Look at him flexing and shit. Where's this energy on the defensive glass?
Mensa. It's because when he gets offensive rebounds, he can score.
Exactly. There is incentives.
There's incentive.
Oh my goodness. Damn. Just like you can do that on both ends, bro. Like it's I wouldn't be as upset about it if it wasn't so night and day. Like,
he tried to take it from Precious too. He's like, yeah, Lemon, that's mine.
G-Max says I'm the only guy who can hate on his player, and I've been trying not to go here. I really have. Like,
up by 30.
I've been trying not to. It's so frustrating for me because more than anything else, I value Julius Randle. I just want him to be consistent because I know what he's capable of. Like if you could throw elbows and get dirty and nasty on the offensive glass, you can do it on the defensive glass, but he doesn't even put his arms up on the defensive glass. And that's what bothers me so much. But look, shout out to Julius Randle. The Knicks are winning. The Knicks are playing great. That was just something that frustrates the fuck out of me. And I'm sorry if I probably should have chosen a different time or place.
Yeah, no. I think that's fine. I think it's fine to talk about this at any point in time. I'm not. It's just funny. Like the optics are funny. It's like, and then as the Knicks destroy the Denver Nuggets by 40 points, damn, Julius, what are you doing, man?
No, but that's the thing. The Knicks are up 29, 27, and Julius is still a beast on the offensive glass. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter for him, and it's just like, damn, man, I want more for you.
Yeah,
I want more for you.
Why is Julius taking the free throw? No, I'm just kidding.
And while we're at it,
it does bother me. Like, bro, you are like, whatever. GMAC, we're up 29. We need stuff to talk about. I still haven't done my Bruce Brown rant yet.
This is the content people came here for, to hear me talk shit about Julius Randle up 29 points in the third quarter.
Hey, you ain't lying. That's what I'm here for. I don't know about everybody else. Pick and roll Jokic as he
just let the guy go by.
Lets the guy go by.
I love this guy, man.
He just waited like this. Like, are you guys done yet? Man. All right, thanks. Let me
get this 31 for Jokic.
How does he have 31? What is going on?
I just realized how full of shit I am because I just dumped on Julius Randle and then just said I love Jokic after he hits.
Oh.
There you go.
He bullied Bayon Watson, who's blocked him twice tonight, by the way.
He's going to run that footage back like 4 times tonight.
David Crockett says if Tibs had Jokic in the game with this score, y'all would flip. No, I wouldn't, because it's the third quarter. But he shouldn't play a minute of the fourth.
Oh, goodness.
Third quarter is fine, yeah.
And I say that as someone who may or may not have some money on Jokic, 35 plus points at plus 500.
Deuce! And he missed.
Oh. I'm like, this is looking real Portland Trailblazers-y.
It is. You ain't lying. An offensive foul. Hey, I'm telling you guys, I'm very high on Denver. The outside of Jokic and Murray, they're very sketchy this year. Their bench is very sketchy. Porter Jr. is up and down. KCP has been good, but his offense hasn't been there. Really shooting a little bit lower than he's used to. I don't know, guys. I don't know about this Nuggets team.
Jokic is not going to play the fourth quarter.
No way. Why would he? The Knicks are up 98-66, end of the third quarter. Sorry.
Can I give you guys a Prize Picks update? So Jalen Brunson, we had him at 35.5, over 35.5 points and assists. He's at 25. That's cooked because we're cooking these fucks.
Hey,
Aaron Gordon.
Tibbs might rock with him. Don't sleep.
I hope not. Aaron Gordon, we had him at 8 rebounds and assists. He lives above there. He's at 7 right now. Nikola Jokic is at 45 points, rebounds, and assists, and we needed him to get to 47.5.
Hey, he's not gonna play a minute in the fourth quarter. Yeah, that's a bad beat. That's a bad beat, guys.
If we had a fourth quarter to look forward to, there's a chance that we could have swept again. But
yep. Oh, if this was a game, we would have definitely swept. Brunson would have hit that.
Yeah.
Obviously, Aaron Gordon would just needs 2 or whatever it is. Jokic needs 3.
Aaron Gordon might still play.
Aaron Gordon might play, yeah. Jokic is not playing. He's not going to get... All he needs is 3 points, rebounds, or assists. That's sad. If he plays 1 minute, he'll get it. A rebound and a mid-range, too. It's guaranteed.
Yeah. What are we watching?
What a bad beat for Jokic. I'm not happy about that. This is why I don't like gambling, guys. I mean, I love Prize Picks.
Blowouts. We love Prize Picks. We just don't like gambling.
Oh man. Yeah, 31, 11, and 3 from Jokic. The assist very down. Interesting. Playing him straight up with Jericho Sims and Precious Achiuwa, and they're not feeding him. Very strange. Hey, it works. It works for the Knicks. We're happy.
Here's my rant about Bruce Brown.
Oh, yeah.
I've long said that we have a Josh Hart problem, which is not Josh Hart's fault. I always have to use a disclaimer because he's on the championship team. He's the 7th best player. He's treated on our 5th. If we already have a Josh Hart problem, why would we add another Josh Hart?
Yeah, well said.
I don't care. You can do GMAC. God bless you for fighting a good fight. When people are like, "Oh, we're gonna be great on defense," and GMAC goes, "How are we going to score?" And they're like, "Oh, we'll pick and roll."
Doesn't matter because they won't score either.
I will go under that pick and roll so hard.
100%. Yeah, I think that the problem to me is that. At least I don't know. It feels out of context that Bruce Brown is good in a pick and roll. Bruce Brown is good in a pick and roll with Precious Achiuwa. I don't know how many points per possession you think you're scoring. Bruce Brown, Precious Achiuwa pick and roll.
They would go under the screen and leave the roll man at the same damn time.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. And a banker for OG Anunoby. This
OG Anunoby is playing on that second unit with former Denver Nugget Bruce Brown. We might be able to get 2 points every second quarter.
Well, if this OG Anunoby is playing, you probably don't need Bruce Brown.
Oh, DeAndre
no, you still need him because
this shit is over.
Yeah. If this OG Anunoby is playing, he's going to see 45 minutes a game for the rest of the season. Yeah. I don't want that. So I still want. Look at Josh Hart taking above the break for threes.
Proud. Very proud.
Give me that.
What, another steal from OG and a dunk. This is a correct.
Goodness.
OG is dominating this game. Absolutely dominating this game.
Real brave of you, G-Mac. If the Knicks lose this game, I'll wear Yankees gear for the rest of the season. Really going out of the limb there, man. I'm proud of you.
This is like the time I said if Precious Achiuwa goes 30 and 20, I'll burn an IQ jersey. Yeah, this is just as brave as that. Yeah, this is you know what, Mensa, maybe it's the elbow brace that you were worried about.
Yeah, you can put a little more swag on.
He just got the swag now. He's like, yeah.
Your CAA representative was like, listen, you're in New York and we need to get you some more endorsements. Please do something. And he was like, maybe I'll get an elbow brace.
It feels like that's what he would think up too.
Yeah. You're like, how can I troll these fucks?
Wow, 32-point lead on the Denver Nuggets, on the reigning world champion Denver Nuggets at full health at the Garden. Incredible. OG coming off the dribble handoff with a pass to the corner, wide open deep for three.
What a dime!
OG off the right-handed bounce, hits him with the pass right in his chest.
I'm gonna lose my parlay because Aaron Gordon is not gonna come back in this game. Sad.
Aaron Gordon is not gonna come back in this game. No,
he's not. Like I had a parlay at plus 675. And it was Jokic. Actually, Jokic's not gonna hit that number either. All right, whatever.
Yeah, Jokic is not coming back in this game either.
All right. Now I don't feel so bad because he was the other part of it. That's right, Josh. Take the shot.
Every Josh Hart missed three keeps Bruce Brown off the Knicks.
Here, I mean, this game is a blowout. I'm going to say something controversial. This is what I was leading to at halftime. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if we take the whole season into consideration. I'm not sure that Isaiah Hartenstein doesn't deserve to be an All-Star more than Julius Randle does. And
agreed.
And I was looking at it, and I was like, who do I have in as my front court player in the East? And I don't have Bam. Bam's out. Porzingis is out.
And one.
Oh, I wanted him to finish that. Yeah, I think it's between Hartenstein and Julius Randle, and I would take Hartenstein based on full body of work. Julius Randle had a horrible first beginning of the season, and we can't just throw that away like it never happened. Obviously, for the Knicks, it doesn't matter, but what'd you say?
But we shouldn't over-index on it either. Like
not over-index on it, sure.
Like it's a six. Like it was a 6-game slump, and if that 6-game slump happened from game 16 to 22, it wouldn't be viewed the same way. But because it was the start of the season, it's like it looks worse.
No, I don't care when it was. I don't care when it was. It's body of work. So I mean, I don't know. Maybe you could say he could have just sat those games out. So it's like the equivalent of not having played or something like that. But Hartenstein played almost every game. You know, like he only missed these games. Wow, this terrible pass by Quentin Grimes. I don't know.
Oof. That's going to be a flagrant.
If defensive guys got the same consideration, then yeah, I would be with you. Isaiah Hartenstein, last I checked, was top 30 in EPM and was one of the top 12 Eastern Conference players, so he would deserve it by my estimation. However, offense is what drives the league, and while at this point, I think it's very fair to say that Isaiah Hartenstein is doing his best Joakim Noah impression because the EPM is through the roof. It's great. And he does give you enough rebounds and assists, and he can score and all those things the same way Joakim Noah was able to do in his prime. Mm-hmm. But where we're at with it is just as a defensive player, you don't get to the All-Star game. I think the last defense only Gobert or
that's what I'm saying. I'm saying that's what he's not going to get in. There's 0% chance he gets in. Zero. Yeah. I'm saying should he get in? That's my question. And to me, I think he should. He won't, and I think Julius will probably. And now that I look back at it, but I don't think. I'm saying what I think should happen. So
I'm with you. You know, man. Listen, we are the founders of the Startenstein company, and our stock is as high as ever.
I need to find this on tape because I think I said this shit last season that this dude probably should be starting over Mitch by the end of the season.
Yeah,
so I don't like this Startenstein bullshit.
I have hashtag start Hart tweets from the beginning, like fall 2022, way before Josh Hart was a Knick, and then I just want
the stock options from the beginning.
We're fighting over
when we go public. So when we go public, I was in on the ground floor. That's all I want. That's to run the company.
Listen, as a casual,
for the IPO. Yeah. All I know is I was fighting with who was I fighting with? Drew P in KFS chat and won for Quentin Grimes. I was fighting with Drew P in KFS chat before Hartenstein ever played a minute for the Knicks, saying that I think Hartenstein's going to take over the starting job for Mitch at some point. And then it looked crazy the first 25 games. He was awful.
He played injured.
Yeah. He played through something. And then and now it looks like looks prescient. So busy. Did you just get here? What the F is going on? Hey, I wish I could tell you.
Schedule loss.
Busy, but we'll take it. But we will take it because I had to sit through that Clippers schedule loss. So.
Yep. Yeah,
busy. Last time another team was the Knicks was a schedule loss against the Knicks. It feels good.
Feels rare, doesn't it?
For once.
Yeah. I think there's a game where I bet the Knicks because the other team was a 5th-game or 5-game road trip, and then we won. I need to find it. I'll look it up.
I mean, historically, the schedule loss against the New York Knicks was always that Sunday noon game because the other team spent a Saturday night in New York. But yeah,
it should be a schedule loss for us during the 2012-13 season. And JR basically came out and said it. It's like, what's happening? It's like, yo, these noon starts, yo, I don't know what to do. I'm like, I was like, I know, because you're at Greenhouse. That's what the problem is.
You were at Almazura. With the hose.
So what is it? Nuggets played in Boston on Friday, in Washington on Sunday, in Indiana on Tuesday, in New York on Thursday.
So
it wasn't terrible, but it's their 5th game of a road trip. They're ready to get back home.
Yeah.
Because I actually bet when we played Minnesota at Minnesota, I took Minnesota money line for that same reason.
Yeah, I remember you saying schedule loss.
Yeah. Oh man, this is good stuff though. Still fun, and still OG's eruption is the biggest takeaway for me in this game. Incredible performance on both ends of the court. And it just shows, I mean, he's been amazing. Everybody acknowledges that, but in this game to me, he's been dominant. Like he's been a singular force, a player who can essentially win a game for you by himself. And I don't think we've seen that level from OG. So that's the most impressive thing to me for tonight.
Yeah, 26 points in 29 fucking minutes for OG Anunoby. Goodness gracious. No New York Knick has played. Julius Randle leads the Knicks with 30 minutes. He's not coming back in the game. OG's done for the night.
Wow. When's the last time that I wish Randle was at 29 minutes because that would have been a cool stat. The last time that the Knicks had no players over 30 minutes. Oh, they don't have him over 30 minutes. He's at 30 minutes.
6 fucking steals for OG Anunoby.
And caused more turnovers than that. Like he caused more turnovers than just his steals personally.
Disrespectful. Just have Kyden on the bench. Yo, you know what he needs to do? Please, can they start flipping water bottles? That's what I need to see now. Just go straight disrespect.
You can't do that. That's crazy.
I'm not bitter.
Wow, man.
That's wild. Yeah.
OG Anunoby had 6 steals in 29 minutes. Yeah, I think he's gonna be 95th percentile defensive VP.
For sure.
I think he's gonna jump him up way up.
Yeah, no, this is an unbelievable defensive performance by a wing. Like the guys who impact the game like this are typically centers. You normally can't do it from the wing like this. This is as an individual EPM game, that EPM has, you got to take it with a grain of salt for individual games. I think this is probably going to be like a plus 10 or something off the charts completely. I think this is an incredible game. GMAC with a question. How strong is OG's defensive player of the year case? Sorry, Mence, I jumped in because you were in the Matrix again. That's a great question. To be honest, everybody's saying it's Gobert, and I'm like, I don't see Gobert as as DeAndre Jordan swats DiVincenzo with a foul. I don't really see Gobert having like such a strong case for defensive player of the year. I really don't. I mean, he's on one of the best defensive teams, but he has awesome defensive wings around him. So I think OG has a chance. If he continues to play like this, he'll win it. But
So I should drive to Connecticut and bet OG for DPOY tomorrow.
Yes.
What are the odds? Do you guys know?
I'll tell you right now.
This is the quickly 6th man of the year resurgence. And luckily for us, there are no Boston Celtics in the defensive player of the year running. So, and I think the conversation, like nobody's paying attention to Isaiah Hartenstein, who's arguably been the most impactful defender in basketball this season. Mm-hmm. It's just since January 1st, the Knicks defense has become elite, and everybody knows that that's the OG Anunoby like start. So I think that he has been and it will be so dominant over the next stretch of the season that OG Anunoby has an excellent shot at winning Defensive Player of the Year.
He is
I think
1,600.
So.
Plus 1,600?
Yes. I will be making a trip to Greenwich, Connecticut tomorrow to place this bet. Hey, Ryan Archie is getting 5 minutes of game time.
Well, he's got Archie minutes. Here we go.
He can thank OG Anunoby. He owes him dinner.
Dirty Dancer, poor Evil Dante. We're really not going to get any Evil Dante minutes? That's crazy.
Is Flynn that bad?
Yes.
No matter how bad he is, he has to play. Okay, we're about to see. We're about to see.
Dante's still in. Devo's still in the game.
Yeah.
He just put him back in.
Justin Holiday's jaying off, so Evil Dante's got to come in.
Sorry, I'm immature, guys. I apologize.
It happens.
I know what I was saying, and I know who my audience was.
Will Evan play tonight? No.
Tibs doesn't put in Evan for garbage time minutes. I think that's and he probably doesn't want to do that either.
So are we getting? We're about to get
Malachi.
Oh, yep. Good call. I want to see everything run through Quentin Grimes right now.
Word. It's funny, Malachi Flynn, like he was the too good for Summer League All-Star in like 2021. Because he went and I was like, this kid shouldn't be here. He's an NBA player. And it just never really took off for him.
Archie! Kick it to Grimes. Yeah, you missed him. Tough. Nah, that was bad decision making by Deuce.
DiVincenzo as a starter taking that shot was very selfish.
He wanted to come out the game. He's like, I need to throw this out of bounds so I can get out of here.
And Luigi DiVincenzo has checked in the game.
Good news is my other parlay hit. The Knicks money line and Jokic over 28 points. And I forgot I threw Devo threes in there. So that's a nice little chunk of change.
That's a great hit.
Which I would take that money and plow into the Ravens-Chiefs game on Sunday afternoon.
That's going to be crazy, man. I mean, I definitely think Baltimore is just gaining strength as they go along. It's kind of insane. This Chiefs team is not the Chiefs that we've come to know, but I don't know. It's interesting. I really think that Baltimore should dominate that game, and I don't believe in this Chiefs team, but who knows what Mahomes might do.
Look, if Baltimore wins, they're winning the Super Bowl because they punched both guys in the NFC Championship game. Like punched. It wasn't a competition when Baltimore played San Francisco, and it definitely wasn't a competition when Baltimore played Detroit. So if Baltimore wins this game, Baltimore ML for the Super Bowl.
It might be an all-time playoffs run for Baltimore. I don't know.
They've been excellent this year.
What's his name? Mina Kimes and Bomani Jones had a clip where they said that the Ravens are very quietly one of the all-time great teams. We look at the metrics. I think at DVOA, they're 12th best of all, 12th best ever.
That's crazy.
I just need the ring so the Lamar narratives can just go away, because you got Taylor Lewan today saying, "Oh, the secret is just to make him throw," and I'm like, "Yo, We're 7 years in, and you're thinking like, oh, the secret is just to make him throw.
Sean, you know very well that no matter what Lamar Jackson does, the narrative will always be there because Lamar Jackson could not unblack himself.
But what I'm saying is, if he wins the Super Bowl and you try to narrative me, I just go.
Now we know you're racist.
What? We has one of these. Shut the fuck up.
The thing is, man, like I really wish I could root for the Ravens and Lamar. Like I do want Lamar to win. The problem is that this dude in my fantasy league is a big Ravens fan, and I hate that dude. I hate that dude so much, and I don't want him to be happy. So that's my issue. This is my dilemma right now. And it's a dynasty league, so I'm stuck with this dude like for who knows how long.
You sound like every Mets fan ever when the Yankees are in the World Series.
Nah, Mets fans wouldn't want to root for the Yankees. Come on. Like, not even if, like, let's say Yankees fans swore that they wouldn't, like, rub it in Mets fans' faces. They still wouldn't root for the Yankees.
So Jeremy Goldstein in the chat says, Evan isn't on the bench. Where'd he go? The DJ says, hopefully Portland. I love that.
Oh, that's hilarious.
We have a super chat. From one, I'll give you one guess as to who it's from.
Robert W. Cross.
Robert W. Cross, who says, wait a minute, did you just read that?
No.
Okay, it says, I don't like when XJ does prize picks of the opposing team's players. Robert, grow up. It's business.
Robert, this guy had 45 points, rebounds, and assists in 3 quarters. Like, it was a solid pick, man. Like,
right bet. with a half an eye, with one eye out.
It's ridiculous. Like, I could have made a more solid bet. It's just like I'm just trying to win the bets for you guys. You know, it's prize picks is for everyone. You know, you bet with us. Hopefully, we go 4 for 4. And it's awesome. So I'm just trying to pick the bet I think is going to win. It's not because I'm not a fan of the Knicks.
The Melo 62-point game. I was at work when this happened. I'll never forget it. I was so pissed. I'm like, why would I take the night off to watch the Knicks play the Bobcats in 2014? But I was not watching this game. I was at work.
Who did he roast in this game? Anthony Tolliver?
Michael Kidd-Gilchrist.
Oh, no, MKG.
I don't know if he was guarding him, but they always show the meme of like they basically was like comparison. Like, the comparison. Gilchrist had like 3.
It's one of the best. It's one of the best side-by-side comparisons of all time.
That's funny.
Robert W. Cross says unacceptable. Listen, I like money. Like, what are we doing here?
Who's this evil Jericho Sims, number 22? It is like half the number almost.
That's funny.
That's funny. It's Zeke Naji, isn't it? Am I wrong about that?
Probably is Zeke Naji. Nah, that is Zeke Naji, yeah.
Okay.
He just looked like evil Jericho Sims to me in the moment.
No, he's more like evil Anderson Varejao.
Yeah.
David Crockett, the MKG prettiest jumper of all time.
Yikes.
Yo. The 90-degree angle.
Yeah, I don't know how. I don't know how he even got that off. Like, it's insane.
He's the poster child for. But if he learns how to shoot, he could be.
Yeah, he was the one guy. He was the guy.
Dude, that's the one guy who is like, he ain't gonna learn how to shoot, guys. It's not gonna happen.
Him and Kyrie Irving were on the same high school basketball team.
Damn, that team must have been crazy. MKG is only 30 years old.
He was, remember,
like right now.
He was drafted after Anthony Davis.
Yeah, he went. Yeah, they went 1 and 2 that year.
Number 2.
He went, like, he's one of the players. Like, there are a lot of guys well, not a lot. There are a number of guys you can point to between like 2010 and 2015-ish that you could point to as like, if this guy got drafted 10 years ago, he would have had a longer career. And Michael Kidd-Gilchrist is one of those guys.
Trivia. Like, all right, here goes quick trivia. What was MKG's 3-point percentage for his career? Closest without going over wins.
24%.
29%.
What'd you say, Sean?
I said 29%.
It goes to Mensa. He shot 27% for his career from three.
No, I think Sean gets that.
He took.
He went over.
No,
he went
said
over.
29,
yeah.
closest without going over. But he took very few attempts. Like it was a stupid game because let me see how many 3-point attempts he took. He took 103 3-point attempts.
Yeah, one or two more attempts. That is anybody's game.
Yeah, 28 of 103 for his career from three.
Somebody in the chat asked if this is the best game of the season. I can't go that far, even though these are the championship Nuggets. I do think that this is a schedule loss for them. I mean, we beat the shit out of them, and that's not our fault. But there may have been a better game.
Yeah, not our fault that they put the Nuggets schedule like this, and we took care of business. And we just got really strong performances from everyone, and that's the coolest part about it. It was such a balanced performance. Obviously, OG dominated defensively, but offensively, everybody played really well. It was just a great performance. I wonder what Benji. Oh, Euro from
Malachi.
Euro from Malachi. It gets a standing ovation out of OG Anunoby. That was a nasty move, though.
Yes, GMAC. We read Robert's super chat.
Yeah, we saw that he said super chat several times following that, which is fair because we missed it. I missed it. It was attacking me. Knicks will take this one 122-84 against the Denver Nuggets. Incredible rout of the reigning NBA champions Denver Nuggets. Yeah, I mean we've been calling it a schedule loss, and it definitely is a component to it, but the Knicks came in and took care of business and treated them like, I don't know, the Portland Trailblazers, one of the teams like that. So awesome game from the Knicks. As they're really going to shoot this, guys. All right. Just give Jericho another rebound.
All right. We're out of here. Casual crew. New York Knicks win by 38 on the night Jalen Brunson is robbed. He gets his restitution, as Shannon Sharp would have said on an episode of Hard Knocks way back in the day. Very proud of the New York Knicks tonight for taking care of business. Very proud of OG Anunoby for firmly inserting himself into the defensive player of the year conversation. And we did it on a night where we didn't have Hartenstein. Mitch has been out. Big moments from, really, we didn't stop Jokic or anything, but Precious and Jericho did not get in the way of a good thing. So I'm proud of them for that. And I'm very happy with what the Knicks have played. We got Miami on Saturday, and I will be locked in for that game because we are creeping up on that third seat with a Philadelphia loss tonight.
Blowout incoming. Miami. Can't wait for it. All right, guys.
Love it. All right, guys. That's it for us. Sean, you got anything you want to say?
I'll be at the Garden Saturday night. I'll be wearing my hardest working whatever Heat culture Knicks Film School t-shirt because
yes, sir.
Fuck the Miami Heat forever. And it's good that we got guys resting. No one really had to play like 30 minutes tonight. So listen, man. OG's getting a chance to the Garden. We up. And that's now 11-2 since the OG trade. So orange and blue skies.
Drew coached up OG not to grab the mic. Love it. Love it. All right, guys. Thanks for hanging out with us. I'm pretty sure we'll be back next Thursday because the Knicks won't stop playing on Thursday.
Next Thursday. Is that I get to hate on Halliburton for 2.5 hours straight.
That's
player haters ball next Thursday.
That's gonna be a fun game, guys. Don't miss it.
All right.
All right.
See you guys.